Welcome back to my channel, everybody. I hope you're having a wonderful weekend. I want to get straight to the point to what this video is going to be about. We are going to be going over one of Daniel's fishing spots. And I found out exactly where this fishing hole is that he liked to go to. It's only 11 miles away, right up to 289. So we're going to get into that in just a second. But what I'm showing you here on the screen, this is the area where the RCMP searched for Jack and Lilly. I'm going to show you something in just a moment. So you have New Larrig, you have Gordon Summit. This is Landsdowne Station, okay? And then down here would be going towards like Sheep Herders Junction. But it's out of that. It's out of this perimeter here. So I'm going to go to my maps right here. And I'm going to show you something. So if you remember what we were just looking at, the New Larrig was at the top of our map. I'm going to show you. New Larrig. Oh, wrong one. New Larrig. So this was just at the top. So the area that I'm going to be talking about was probably not searched by the RCMP. It probably was not. But if I was the RCMP, I would definitely check this area out. Now, I'm not insinuating anything, but I would definitely cross every T, dot all I's to find Jack and Lilly. Now, before we go onto the other page, because you're really going to want to see this, make sure you are subscribed and check those notifications. So when I post these random videos, you guys are notified when I upload. Now, let's get started. I also want to say thank you to all my new members. I appreciate each and every one of you. You guys are amazing. Okay, I want you to take a look at this. Check out this view. Do you know where this is? I'll just let you guess for a minute. Well, if you live in Nova Scotia, you probably know where this is at. It's in PICTOU County, actually. It's called Millbrook Falls. I'm going to tell you a little story here. So, you know how I go searching, deep diving into these cases, and I have Lilly and Jack they really are on my mind a lot. And I'm sure they're on your mind as well. Just constantly thinking. Even at night before I go to bed, I think about it as well. I don't know. Some may call that obsession. But I feel that when something isn't right, or it's just there, like I know the answer is there. It's just following the clues to get there. And I'm pretty good at puzzles, pretty good at putting things together. And nothing is a coincidence in a missing children's case. There's no coincidences. And I'm sure you can agree with me on that. So today I was doing a little bit of research, and I'm not gonna, maybe I will. So this is a place where Daniel likes to fish. He catches some small trout here in this area. And it's not too far from their house. So if you're leaving from the Gairloch Road home, it only takes about 11 minutes to get there, which is the fastest route, which is what I'm showing you here. Go up the 289, going away from the Landsdowne Road where Earl, Janie, and her brother have property, where the boot print, where the blanket was located. So if you go up this road here, like you're following the road that Malaya, Daniel, Jack and Lilly, and Meadow took the day they went shopping. But turn off here and go up this road, there is a cemetery here. It's Millbrook Cemetery. There's a Millbrook Country Club over here as well. But you wouldn't go towards the country club. There's too many people there. You would turn here and you would be at the place of the Millbrook waterfalls. So this is the Millbrook waterfalls here. Isn't it beautiful? It kind of reminds me of some waterfalls by where I live. So I was reading Daniel's comment, and he said there wasn't too much water there in his comment. There used to be more water here. I need to think of that comment that he said, there's more water than mud. Well, there's water and there's mud here. And it also made me think of Janie. How Janie, she was going to say meadow, but she actually said brook first and then corrected herself. And then she talked about her property, her other property, not the 2.2 acres she lives on, where Jack and Lilly lived, but her other property that she has on the Landsdowne road around the corner. And she says there's no water source on it. There's no ocean or brook on there. And then if you remember when she was talking about, somebody had asked her a question on the voice messages. They said, do you live on a dirt road? She goes, no, I don't live on a dirt road. I live on the 289. And she started going through all the little towns and stuff that the 289 goes through. Okay? All the little towns that the 289 goes through. Remember we were talking about the Sheep Herders Junction? Because it has a small waterfall, like the one that I just showed you, the Millbrook Falls. And it was right out of the search perimeter. And I believe this is too. It's just right out of the search perimeter. Now, how Janie kept explaining, it goes through Eastville, it goes through Upper Stewiacke, it goes through Musquodoboit, it goes through, and she kept saying the towns, and then she ended with Brookfield. And like I just said, there's no coincidences in these missing children's cases, guys. There's none. There's never any coincidences. But what do you think about this? What do you think about this? LOL. Did the falls ever change? Now, not much water there, but I caught a couple of small trout. There's still more water than mud. Maybe this would be a good place for the RCMP to search. What do you guys think? Have they searched here already with the cadaver dogs? I don't know. But I would definitely search this area. And like I said, I'm not insinuating anything. But in my opinion, if something did happen to the children from the parents, it would be the children would be in a sentimental area, a place that you know well, a place that you went to often. Did the children go here a few times? I don't know. They never mentioned. They did mention that Janie had to carry Jack in the woods. They did mention that Jack didn't like going in the woods, and it was hard to walk in the woods. Now, Janie denied the car, the 5-speed, going back and forth that night. He denied it. But 11 miles isn't too far, guys. 11 miles is not too far. So if this was around, if the neighbor who complained was right here, wouldn't they have heard the car going back and forth? You could actually make a loop. So if you come up here, go to the falls, come back, and come back down, keep going back, go that way, or you can go that way and come back down. So what do you guys think about this? Am I just kind of picking things like, I don't know. Something tells me they're close by, but not too close. And this is just my opinion on things. You guys let me know what your thoughts are. And if you have any questions, put them down in the comment section. And I appreciate each and every one of you for watching. Thank you. Have a good day.